Hello, familia, and welcome to the first ever LATV Ball. I am Juliana, one of the hosts of the Q Agenda right here on LATV.
And I'm Victor, also one of the hosts of the Q Agenda. The ball culture is a young African-American and Latino underground LGBTQ plus subculture that originated in my hometown, New York City.
That's right, Victor. Members of the underground LGBTQ plus community in large cities began to organize these balls, which became important spaces for queer expression.
That's right, and these balls are comprised of racially integrated participants. So today, we are here to honor them. This is the Q Ball. We want to welcome our friend, the talented Vico Ortiz, who will be the master of our ceremony. Welcome, Vico.
Welcome, Master of Ceremony.
Oh, wow. Thank you for that. I feel like I should have brought, a whip or something, because the collar doesn't make me feel so masterful, but I'll take it.
Some viewers would really like that. I'm just going to put that out. You do with that what you will. We have to start off by congratulating you.
Yes. Thank you.
We are getting a second season of Our Flag Means Death.
I am so excited that we got a second season. I am literally just as thrilled, screaming, crying. I mean, not right now, but when I found out, I was like feral, just like, we did it. So thank you.
What are you hoping viewers will take away from Jem? Because it's so... I mean, let's face it, it's pretty groundbreaking to see you in this role.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very groundbreaking. So what are you hoping people will take away from seeing you play Jem?
What I've been seeing already is that there are so many folks that are seeing Jem and now it was like the little drop that they needed to step into their truth and in their power to be who they are in front of everybody, and to claim that and to know that they can be celebrated by who they are and they can be loved and accepted by who they are. I feel like not just with Jem, but in general, the show really invites viewers to really reclaim who they are and realize who their chosen family is and the people that really embrace you as you, and you don't have to perform for them in any way or another. So for anyone who's part of the community, yes, step into the truth. And for anyone who's not part of the community, to reclaim those things that make you you outside of what society expects you.
I love that moment, that scene, I forget the other character's name, where they ask you something and you say, I go by Jem now. And then she's like, okay, so are you coming in?
That's so healing. That's Nana. It's literally so... I've had so many folks tweet and tag me with that moment because it really is that easy. It really is that easy. And a lot of the memes now are just like Nana being unfazed by Jem, going by Jem now, but then not being okay with the fact that they didn't kill the Siete Gallos. It was like, you mean, wait, you were born to murder these 7 people and you didn't do that? Jem, great, but
it was perfection. The timing of it, the look on her face. She's literally like, so are you coming in or are you going to eat or not?
It's so great. It's so great. And Salinas, who plays Nana, was such
that's the Salinas Leiva.
Yeah, yes. Oh my gosh, I love her. She's truly, what an icon, what a gorgeous human being inside out. We really clicked when we were on set, and we knew that what we were doing was going to be something that was gonna be so nurturing for so many people, and an example of it's that easy. It's that easy.
Right. So being that you're the master of our ceremony, I know you spoke a little bit about chosen family, and I think chosen family is so much within ball culture. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, has ball culture impacted you in any way or influenced you in any way?
Absolutely. So the very first time that I've attended a ball in person was in Puerto Rico, where I'm from. And where are you from? I love it. Literally being able to see so many queers in this space, basking on each other's energies, being euphoric around each other, celebrating each other. There's this word in Puerto Rico that we use, it's called hayaera, which means feeling yourself. It's so it's so beautiful to be able to be in presence of that and be part of that. And seeing the element of houses, which is very much, it's chosen family. You have mothers, you have fathers, you have parents who create this space of people who get to grow not only as performers, but as people, and have this safe space to be and express themselves. And just the ballroom scene is just it's so delicious.
It's an incredible energy. I mean, you see people who during the day are pretty timid into themselves. Right. And then because this space is so energetic and supportive, they literally walk out as if they were Beyonce.
Yep. Your chakras align. You just walk in and you're like, oh, I just had like a Reiki session.
It's so magical. Well, Vico, thank you for joining us. And we can't wait to get started with the cue ball, because when we come back, the house of Marc Jacobs is joining us. Don't go anywhere.
Yes.
It was the first house in history to launch with the express blessing of the high fashion designer it was named for. Jamario Moore, its founder, is known to viewers of Legendary as the father of the House of Balmain, which won the show's first season.
Having started in voguing in 2008, the performer has played a significant role in the LA ballroom scene. He helped to launch the West Coast chapter of the House of Balmain and presided over it as West Coast father, until breaking off to form the House of Marc Jacobs.
We are delighted to welcome to the cue ball the House of Marc Jacobs.
Guys, I don't know if you're as excited to meet me as I am to meet you guys, because you probably don't know who I am. But to say I was a fan is an understatement, to the point where, like, once you guys weren't on the show, I stopped watching.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good. We were the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to know a little bit of your backstories on the show, but for those watching now, can you talk a little bit about just a slight journey for both of you to where you guys are now in the ballroom scene, and what inspired you to join ballroom?
Yeah, for sure. I'll start off. My name is Gravity Marc Jacobs. I started ballroom in like 2016. And I found it through YouTube, really. And then I just kind of looked up the people that I was watching clips up, and I found that they had classes in LA. And eventually I found my way into Jamari's weekly Wednesday class, where I immediately asked to be part of his house. And he was like, no, give it 6 months. And so I gave it 6 months. And then ever since he's been my house father, regardless of which house we've been in, which has been 3 at this point. But yeah, that's my journey.
My journey started a little bit awkward. It was around like 2010. I was dating someone who was in the ballroom scene, and I was like, what is going on in here? They were like voguing around the house, and I was so confused. And I was like, what is this and what's going on? And so they took me to my first ball where I performed. I background danced for one of the local queens there. And I was so intrigued, like just being a part of that, like atmosphere where everybody was just voguing around and everybody was authentically themselves. This was like the time where I was coming out. So it was amazing to see like people being their authentic selves. So it was really cool to be a part of that. And for some odd reason, I wanted to be a part of it. And so from then on out, I just fell in love with ballroom and Vogue itself, and then just creating that journey in short.
Yeah, here we are.
I've always been curious because, when I watch a ball performance or go to a ball or see other people watching it, people are so enamored. It's such a majestic and powerful thing to watch. But as the performer, what is going through your minds? Like, how are you feeling in that moment?
For me, I feel like Beyonce. It's like, I feel like going to a ball, I am the star, and people pay $30 to see my show. So I just always want to make sure I put on a good show. And I just enjoy the roar of the crowd. Like, it's just exciting to be on stage and just performing. So for me, it's like I'm the celebrity at that moment. So
have you always wanted to be a performer?
So I've always danced. I've been dancing professionally since I was 17. So being on stage has never been like a bad thing for me. It's always been fun. But being in front of like the ballroom crowd is a different, like it's an up close and personal experience. Like you really become an artist at that point, because you're literally delivering everything you got in front of hundreds of people. And so it's just, I don't know, for me, it's exciting to be there. I don't get nervous. The nerves start before I get on stage. And once I'm on stage, I totally forget. And it's like, I don't remember half of the stuff that I do when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
Can you give the viewers a little overview of the elements?
Sure. So the elements of Vogue, you have 5 different elements. You have hands performance, you have catwalk, you have duck walk, you have floor performance, and you have spins and dips. And they're all kind of used together to create a story with your performance, and to appeal to the judges and hopefully get your 10s and go through onto battles. And yeah, so catwalk is like the main movement element. Duck walk is catwalk but lower down to the ground. Hands are how you really tell your story and seal the deal. And then the dip is kind of the period at the end of your sentence. And then floor performance is just floor performance.
And which element would you guys say is your like you've mastered?
All of them for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But my favorite would be catwalk.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely hands performance.
Oh, I've seen your videos,
no.
and I about bust my ass trying to do what you do.
I believe in you.
I don't. It's insane what you guys do.
How has it been like transitioning from the East Coast to the West Coast in the ballroom scene here?
It's been pretty good. Like a lot of the times the West Coast used to be like the underdog of ballroom.
Right.
And the more we show and prove, the more we go out there, the more they want to come here and see what we have to offer. So it's just mainly like just proving ourselves. And it's been a very long and slow journey, but being able to be established here on the West Coast, knowing that ballroom comes from the East Coast and having like predominant people from ballroom want to travel here to see us perform and stuff has been amazing. It's like I say, it's always like a good feel to know when you walk into a ball and it's full of people from the East Coast.
Right. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we have a performance from the House of Marc Jacobs.
Ladies, gentlemen, and Vemperors, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome to the cue ball stage the fantastic House of Marc Jacobs.
So we were watching the performance, and Juliana and I were suffering of some serious FOMO.
That's right, guys. If there's any way that you can teach us some moves, what do you think, Pretty?
I mean, I could teach you a little something, some hand performance.
Yes,
Feel good, some
please.
hand performance. I'll
Lord
take
help
anything.
me.
I've never
So
done
this
this
is
before.
not old way, because I know you like old way.
I know.
But this is Vogue Femme. So one of the elements of Vogue Femme is hand performance. And basically it's either circles or waves.
Okay.
So this would be circles. And then this would be waves, whatever you want your waves to be. So the main, I guess, circle or wave that you do is a figure 8. So this and down, this and down. So let's say, let me show you what a little bit of it will look like all together so you can get a better.
Okay.
So this would be the circles, and then this would be the waves. But of course, you know, I'm a pro. So,
Right, I'm like,
so let's just try it together. Let's try the circles, and then we'll go into the figure 8, okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We go circle, circle, figure 8. Try one more time.
Chad.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I was like that too. I wasn't always the great
So
one.
circles.
And it's an
Circles.
inside, right? Inside circle
Oh, you
or
go
outside?
inside or outside. It doesn't matter which way. That's the thing about Vogue is it's your own interpretation of it.
Love.
So there's only like a little loose structure.
Just make it look cute.
Make it look fab, girl. Okay, so again, ready?
Yikes.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. We're going circle, circle, figure 8. You got it?
Sure.
We got
The
something.
figure 8 is where I'm like struggle busing.
Well, think about an 8.
Oh.
And then you have to master your own body. That's what Vogue
Yes.
is really about,
It's-
is the mastery and control over yourself. You want to learn a little catwalk?
Yes.
Clearly, you've ego.
I'm very eager.
Okay, so the catwalk is pretty much, hands is like, you would have to say it's like the thread. It kind of sews everything together. But the catwalk is the movement of it. So I'm going to step back just a little
demo.
bit. A little demo. So, you know, a regular catwalk, if you're walking the runway, is like this. But if you're voguing, you kind of sit a little bit. And remember those hands? You know, you get your nails done. You don't want to mess your nails up. So you would go opposite arm, opposite leg. Don't mess your nails up. Don't mess your nails up.
Oh, this.
Don't mess your nails up. Exactly. Oh, okay. So you know already.
No.
I'll just work with these two. Okay, so go slow because they're not.
Yeah, I'm almost Neil's house over here.
5, 6, 7, and we're catwalk, catwalk, catwalk. Hey, you got it, girl. Yeah, you got it. Period.
Yes.
I already know you got it. So let's do hand performance into the catwalk.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
can't even do it by itself.
So you just cheer them on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
come on.
Okay, so we're gonna go circle, circle, figure 8, catwalk, catwalk, catwalk.
Okay.
Okay? He's like, oh, child. Okay.
The circle 8, they really just circles.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, and we're going circle, circle, figure 8, and we're going catwalk, 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 catwalk. And you voguing femme, girl.
Yes. Thank you. My heartbeat is racing. I
You want
feel
to do some
great.
more, or do you?
One more.
Did I tell you there's 5 elements? Hand
Yeah,
performance,
right.
catwalk, duck walk, spins and dip, and floor performance. Floor performance is a little more sexy part, you know, it's like kind of stripperella a little bit.
Love.
But spins and dips is kind of like the period. It's kind of like the period at the end of the sentence. So it usually comes after you've done your hand performance, you've done your catwalk. So I'm going to demonstrate it. Just watch. Spin into a dip.
I don't know why I said yes.
So
Looks beautiful. Wow. That was stunning. That was
thank
amazing.
you, thank you. I practiced for like 20 years. So you start here, and then you go somewhere down
Oh, hey.
over the rainbow.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sure.
So this for the dance community would be called a turn, but in ballroom we call it a spin. So you're going to spin into somewhere over the rainbow, and then you'll be done. 1, 2, ready, go. Spin and somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
We'll work on
we're
that
on
later.
this side of the rainbow. That was so much fun.
Don't we match? We look cute.
We do match. Okay, Victor, you take over.
We want to thank the fantastic house of Marc Jacobs and Pretty for joining us. And for more on our show, don't forget to visit LATV.com. See you next time.